The Blueprint.
An absolute must-see.
Now, first of all, I want to welcome you all to what? Michigan. That's what recruits want for Christmas. We on the list again. Stay tuned, keep your eyes glued, make sure you listen in. John Reeves is doing this thing, the Blueprint gets it in.
Welcome to the Blueprint Show. Who could possibly have it better than us? Nobody except future us. Good job, Coach Harbaugh. This Michigan man right here.
And your boy Zeek coming at you. Yeah, Harbaugh did let us all know the future us even has it better than the present us, which is very, very exciting for Blueprint Nation.
Yeah, that's real creative. Welcome everybody. This is the Blueprint Radio Show. Just wanted to come get on the air and talk to everybody. I'm still at the hospital, day number 3. Don't look like my son want to come out yet. He gonna be the same way. I think it's just symbolism. The same way when he on that football field, he gonna be like, Coach, I ain't ready to come out the game. And I got that from Deb. Shout out Deb, man. So,
hey Ray, I think he's just waiting for the barbecue, man. He's just waiting for his invite.
Yeah, he waiting on his invite to the barbecue, man. Yeah, it's a lot going on, man. I was on the Blue Brothers show last night, man. We had a powerful show.
Shout out Blue Brothers.
Shout out to the Blue Brothers, man. They want to get both of us on and do like a round table. I think that's a great idea. And they like the idea that my wife Winter came up with of doing a Blueprint kickoff party. Where we have a party to kick off the season. And I think that's a great idea. So we was talking about, executing that as well. Yeah, we can get that going. So what's going on, Zeek, man?
Hey, man, just football just started up down here in the South. I do a little coaching for a 6th grade team. I'm a head coach for a football team down here in Roswell, Georgia, within 10 miles of, 10 5-star Georgia players. Half of those guys have Michigan offers. So, obviously, shout out to Aubrey Solomon and Otis Reese, some of the big-time Leesburg, Georgia guys that are committed to the Maize and Blue. Georgia is just feeling Michigan like you wouldn't believe right now, Ray. Just, every day, every time I have gear on now. I told a story on Twitter the other day about going to LA Fitness to work out in the morning. And, I went to the gym and saw a guy there with his Ohio State gear on, all proud of himself. And he happened to have a pair of Jordans on. So, right now, between Jordan and them go blue, it's just nothing but a blissful marriage. We got Jordan on lockdown right now. So I just looked at him and I said, go blue.
And what happened?
Man, really couldn't say nothing, Ray. All he did was take his Jordans off and absolutely leave the Jays behind, left the gym because he knew by that little phrase that I said, go blue, that they need to go find some LeBrons, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, listen, man. Nobody has it better than Michigan, man. Greatness deserves to be with greatness. Lamar Wootley, shout out Lamar. He said it best. Michigan and Jordan, man. And then did you hear what Jordan told Coach Harbaugh? He said, I want to be to Michigan what Oregon is to Nike. I mean, that in itself, man, is monumental. This was a monumental weekend, It's going to keep going with the barbecue. If my wife wasn't getting ready to have our son, Gabriel, then, I would have been up there, man, but family first, she's so supportive of what I do, with the Blueprint and everything I do with Michigan. How could I miss, these precious moments, and it's all about family. So, but, shout out to everybody that covered it. I still was able to, watch everything going on, man. But, just love Michigan, man. She was like, you and Zeke need to do a show since we waiting. Go ahead and talk, the Wolverine Nation, okay. Let them know what's going on. But that gear, man, is phenomenal. Right now I'm rocking a Jordan hat, Nike shirt, man, just kicking it, representing here. I told everybody you going to see me in Michigan gear, Blueprint gear, or a suit. That's my gear 24/7.
One of the things that really stuck out to me, Ray, was the fact that, not only is obviously the Jordan brand label, speak for excellence, it speaks to hard work, and it speaks to being the very best at what you do, but they didn't really rest on that. They really, if you look at the uniform, whether it's the matte helmet, whether it's the detail with the cleats and the gloves. I mean, they were able to capture the essence of classic Michigan and at the same time start a whole new era in Michigan football. I mean, it couldn't be a better marriage. And I hear some of our fans talk about a basketball logo on a football jersey. What Michigan Nation needs to understand is that this is not about sport as much as about excellence. It's about where Michigan's football program is going to be, it needs to be, and it's about that logo, that Jumpman logo that represents the very, very best at what you do. And we need to really think about that. We also need to think about the jobs and economies and how that helps Michigan as a state. I mean, this apparel deal has absolutely changed the game. There isn't a high school football player in the country that's not paying attention to what Michigan is doing right now, and it's been like that ever since we beat Florida's butt 41-7. Ever since that game, it's been Michigan 24/7. It's been nothing but great vibes for the program, nothing but class act from Coach and all his staff, and the uniforms did nothing but just top it off, and it's just a beautiful thing. I mean, nobody has it better than us. I mean, you can't say it any better than that.
Nobody. And listen, I don't care what nobody say, all these little hating coaches, these little fine bombs and all these people hating. That was a game changer with Michigan going with Jordan and Nike. Man, my DM was on fire, and I've been going back and forth talking to 7 different recruits. Even one recruit that didn't even have us in his top 5 for some mysterious reason. He didn't. But now he was asking me, do we think he can still get in with Michigan? And that's got to be a bottom line resort of Jordan, man. Come on now. On top of the fact we got the best coach in the game, the best coaching staff in the game, we at the best university, best academics, and now you adding Jordan, man. Come on now. Michigan's a special place for special people to do special things and wear special gear. That's what it's all about. I'm really excited, man. We've been on this from the beginning. Right? Yeah, man.
Everything just came together. Everything just came together, man.
Everything, man. So, I mean, I'm excited. So the recruits are really taking notice, man. Even one recruit told me, a coach told him, man, buy your own Jordans, man. Come win these championships. I'm like, no, you going to come win these championships with Michigan, man. It's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? It's just a game changer, man. And I don't even think for years to come we won't even know the magnitude of what took place this week with Jordan, man. That's how big and epic this was, man. We already had the Flyers uniforms in the game. Now they just took it to a whole nother level. I just tweeted out yesterday that it went from great to epic. Epic, man.
And you can the other thing that you noticed is that some of the guys that may have gotten the Michigan offer or may have not gotten the Michigan offer, they're going to social media and talking about it. You know what I mean? I mean, you could really tell that a lot of guys across the country, they saw this gear, they saw this launch, they saw all this love and that family atmosphere. They see Charles Woodson, they see Michael Jordan, they see Tom Brady, they see Derek Jeter, all want to be associated with the Block M. I mean, these guys are starting to understand what's going on up in Ann Arbor. And if a recruit catches a little feelings about not wanting to come up to Ann Arbor and show him what he can do in order to get an offer, I mean, we apologize for that we didn't do it how you wanted us to do it. But if you look at the official offer letter from Coach Harbaugh, it says, yeah, you may have this offer, but you need to continue to work. You need to continue to impress. You need to continue to get better on and off the field in order for that offer for you to see it through come National Signing Day. So this is about competition in A2. And if you don't want to come compete, then it's probably the wrong school for you. I don't need to say any names out there, but if you go to social media because you didn't want to come to camp to get an offer from Michigan, chances are you probably shouldn't get an offer from Michigan. And that's all I'm going to say on that, right?
Hey, and I ain't even commenting on it. I ain't even wasting my time with that, man. Like you said, should have came to camp. Don't take it personal because you see Jumpman gear now. But anyway, moving right along, man, listen. The barbecue is gonna be so lit this week, man. But I got some breaking news, man. One of my favorite players, unfortunately, won't be able to make the barbecue, man.
Where was he coming up from?
Alabama.
Alabama. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
talking about
All right.
Jamerick Woods, man. Jamerick Woods won't be able to make the barbecue. His coach, they got team camp, and his coach need him there, for team bonding. Nico Bateman and Big Will, so those guys are still coming.
Well, that's tough news, man. Because not because of recruiting as much as Jamerick is such a leader in this class, and he's been so instrumental in helping us with this Alabama pipeline that's starting up. And he's just such a great kid. We had him on the show. I'm just so impressed with him and his dad that that's just tough for him not to be able to be there because, he's really earned, that trip to go up there and hang out with all the guys and enjoy what's going on up in A2 because, when I believe, Ray, he was the fourth retweet of Coach Harbaugh, once these rules went into effect.
Yeah.
And I believe he said he's 110% committed to Michigan. So, shout out to Jamerick, great guy, great future Michigan Wolverine, and he will be missed. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. I was looking forward to him coming to get some of them Ann Arbor ribs, man. So shout out to the family. Great interview. If you missed it, you can catch it on YouTube or catch it the replay on Eagle Eye Radio. Shout out Eagle Eye Radio, man. Network is really growing, man, and really excited about it. What's going on and what we got coming up with the upcoming season, man. And this barbecue, I wouldn't be surprised to see us get at least, two to three commits. Could be more. I mean, especially with the Jumpman gear, man, I could see some guys just going ahead and making it official and pulling the trigger. When this is your bride or whatever, what man, you just make it official, man. So I look forward to that this weekend, some guys making it official. We got this Jumpman gear, man. I'm really excited about it. Zeek, man, I can't wait to go shopping, man. Can't wait to have my two boys decked out, Michigan gear with the wife, man. It's just a great time to be a Wolverine fan. And shout out to Michigan Athletics for even going to Jumpman. Shout out Jake Harbaugh for suggesting it to his dad. And shout out Charles Woodson and, Desmond Howard and everybody, man, that came back and made Dana Jacobson, man. Everybody came back and made this event what it needs to be, man. I mean, I'm just so excited. It's a great week. Shout out to Tom Brady, man. It's his birthday today. He's the greatest 6th-round pick ever. Shout out Tom B.
Shout out Brady. Man is 39 years old, and his stats are exactly the same now as they were when he started playing.
Wow.
Don't drop off.
Don't drop off, man. So what you think about D'Antonio today? Hanging up, man, on that national interview. You need all the spotlight. Since you always want to play the disrespect card, you need all the spotlight you can get, especially a national one. Since you're talking about Michigan always in the news, he hangs up in an interview because he didn't like the questions.
One of the things and we know if our coach sneezes, it's going to make national news. So it's not even worth comparing the two in terms of the kind of reaction D'Antonio's getting, versus what the reaction would be if Harbaugh did the same thing. So, but what I will say about it is that, some of the questions are kind of stupid. Asking a big-time football coach, is another coach in your head? To me, that was, the guy probably could have came with a better question than that. So, in that aspect, I can see where he would have gotten upset. But I got no love for them, man. I got no love for them whatsoever. I mean, Sparty knows what's going down. The fact that they still talk so much junk about a snap gone bad, man, don't even get me started right now, Ray, on Sparty. I'll just say this about their coach, that, although, I can see where you would have gotten upset, show some class. Don't hang up on national media people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, show a little bit of class. I know that's asking a lot for East Lansing, but show some class, man.
Listen, stomp on the green and the team from Ohio and anybody else try to capture our title. Lyrics from We Build Our Man Tough. Mixtape dropping soon. It's a lot going on, man. I'm just really excited about this Jumpman gear, man. Anything else you got, man? I'm just sitting here chilling, man. Wanted to come on and talk to some people.
Hey, well, let's talk about a little bit about season coming up, man. I mean, looks like all the freshmen are there and accounted for. I saw Devin Asiasi, I saw Boss, I saw a lot of ones and twos out there. You know, the sacred numbers. Looks like a lot of freshmen. I think 3 freshmen have ones, and maybe 3 have the number 2. So it's going. I like the idea of the competition because we obviously know all those guys. Some of those guys are going to redshirt. So, you know, who are the last 2 standing and who will have those numbers when it's all over? That's something that intrigues me. I'm very intrigued, obviously, by the quarterback battle. And I really want to see, man. I heard some rumblings in the background that our guy, Ben Bredesen, man, our true freshman is a player, and he's pushing those guards. You know, our 5th-year senior guards. He's pushing those guys for that left guard starting position, man. I mean, so it just goes to show with guys like Khalid Hudson, Rashawn Gary, the new hardball recruits that are coming in. This is a different breed. This is a different species. This is a savage. If you look at how they look in their uniforms, if you look at the cuts in their arms, if you look at, you know, the fact that Khalid Hudson benches 225 25 times, you know, it's not about stars with this staff. It's about big-time athletic savages. And that's what's on this campus right now, man. I can't tell you how excited looking at these kids. They're 18 years old, and they look ready to play now, right?
Yeah, man. Ready to play now, man. And I do know that these guys wake up on their own at 5 in the morning. Carlo Kemp, shout out Carlo Kemp, Rashawn Gary, Kareem Walker. I mean, these guys work on their own, man, and go on top of the workouts that they got scheduled, you know, during their classes or whatever, man. So shout out this group. I just call them hard work, man. And hard work is undefeated. Shout out Kurt Taylor, senior and junior. Hard work's undefeated. I love that slogan, man. And these kids, they want to work, man. They working towards it. And that's why I said Michigan, man, for the national title, man. Nobody's going to outwork this coaching staff. No one is going to outwork these players. Fourth quarter come, you're going to be tired, and these horses still going to be coming, and Down Brown going to be sending that fire, and they're not going to be tired, and that's why I said they are in trouble. People laughed, you know, some Ohio people laughed when Michigan hired Down Brown, and I'm like, how dare they laugh, and they run that crazy whack offense. That's why, man, kids got to do, recruits and parents got to do their homework before you commit to a school. If I'm a 5-star receiver, why would I go to Ohio, brother? And they running that option. Either you going to hand it off or you going to run with the quarterback. Then even the same kind of quarterbacks they recruiting. Man, I'm trying to play. I'm not trying to be blocking down the field and all that. See, people don't do their homework. Why not come play in a pro-style system? Again, we the NFL's 33rd team. And, man, listen. Get in where you fit in, because we are the big blue.
You know, speaking of that scheme, man, I'm a true believer that once Michigan has the same horses, the same type of athletes that Ohio State has, then it's going to come the scheme. And that spread, you know, scheme it's very simple. You know, that's why the receivers get to the next level and they don't do real well. That's why they're not really learning football as much as they're learning how to, you know, exploit a mismatch. So once the linebackers are as athletic as the quarterback and the running back on the other side, then you don't have, you know, those advantages in that spread. You know, last year they had an NFL running back going up against linebackers that weren't NFL linebackers. I mean, let's just call it what it was.
Mm-hmm.
This year, they got Jabril at linebacker, they got Mike McCray at linebacker, they got Big G at linebacker. All guys that can run. So if you think that scheme, you're going to run around these linebackers, forget about it. Forget about it. And if you think that your receivers are running by these corners, it's not going to happen. And the one thing that was missing from last year's defense was that bona fide pass rusher. And his number is 3. I think you know who we talked about.
That's right.
So once that pass rusher now has been added to our defense, I tell you, Ray, I cannot wait because when it all comes down to it, that scheme will be exploited the same way Alabama ran Urban Meyer up out of the SEC because he exploited that scheme with athletes that could run just as fast as the quarterback and the running back could. And it was over. Ball game.
Ball game. I like that, man. You know, and what's funny to me too, man, backtracking a little bit about this Jumpman gear. Why did I have so many Ohio and State friends and Sparty fans calling me talking about let's bet on the game and the loser got to wear the other school's gear? I'm like, man, y'all not fooling nobody. Y'all know y'all taking the L. Y'all just want to rock this Jumpman gear, man. Why now? Why not call me after the release? Why not call me before? You see what I'm saying? Even they jumping on the bandwagon, man.
Hey, Michael Jordan didn't get rich just off of North Carolina fans and Michigan fans, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Jordan. And now they just got to feel some type of way like the dude did at the gym. Because every Jordan person I see, I don't care what you wear, it's going to be a go blue, baby.
Go blue. That's what it's about. Go blue. Shout out to Wolverine Nation, man. Just love the fans, man. Stay tuned. I will have a Blueprint show coming out this week. But right now, we still in the hospital. So it's more easier to come on and do the radio. But I think I'm going to do it after the barbecue. I normally drop it on Friday, but I'm going to do it after the barbecue because, we could talk commitments and everything that's going on. And I do know one big surprise that's supposed to go down at the barbecue, man. And I want to talk about that. Me and you come on too, Zeek, and talk about it. And definitely going to talk about it on the Blueprint Show. So follow us on Twitter, subscribe to the YouTube channel, man, and visit the store, man. We got T-shirts, on the website, theblueprintmichigan.com. Also, if you want to support, donate anything, $1, 50 cents, $2, $5, whatever. We got a donate button on the radio link. Also on the website, man. You want to support and just want to connect with us. Again, we'll be tailgating this season. Got a lot going on, interviews, and you never know who we're going to have on the show. So we just excited to be a part of Wolverine Nation, man. And Zeke, man, you representing in the ATL, man. That's a great thing, man.
Yeah, just so the Blueprint Nation understands that the donations are ultimately geared towards, Blueprint reaching out and touching, more young men, helping more young men make good decisions, regardless of what school they go to play in and those different things. We just want to be very positive, influence in these guys' lives. If they have questions about Michigan or other schools, we just want to make sure that these guys have another shoulder to lean on, another positive voice that's going to tell them, the right thing, and that's really what we get out of the donations, and what Michigan Nation and Blueprint Nation gets out of the donations is the ability for Michigan Man Ray and your boy Zeek to help kids, and with our camps, and with our radio show, and as we expand, and as we are able to be a blessing to more and more kids, it's just something that that we believe in. We do believe in, like Coach Harbaugh, that football is a great sport that teaches so much in life, and really just helps a lot of guys in their day jobs. Man, football is just a team sport. Regardless of what color you are, what race you are, what you believe in, what you don't believe in, football brings people together, and we're big believers in that. So, in the long run, it's just people helping people and enjoying, Michigan football to the fullest. So we appreciate, the donations. We appreciate you guys listening, and I'll tell you what, I truly appreciate the DMs and the tweets that I get, and the text that I get from my friends saying that they really like what we're doing, man. And so just want to tell you guys, I really appreciate it. Go Blue as always. Just love this, man. It's good stuff.
Yep, and I'm really excited too about the football camps that we'll be doing all over the country next year, man. That's going to be great. Also, we started a Facebook group, the Blue Network, Everything Michigan Football on Facebook. Feel free to join that. You can follow me at Rashawn Reeves on Twitter. That's RASEAN REEVES. And follow Zeek. And Zeek, I can never remember your Twitter handle, so you got to give it out.
HALL09HASSON. Once again, that's at HALL09HASSON.
Yep, and also check out theblueprintmichigan.com for more information. Follow us, on Twitter. Follow Eagle Eye Radio. Shout out Eagle Eye Radio. And that's all I got for tonight. Zeke, you got anything else?
Hey, let's hit the listeners up and let them know about that preseason party that we want to do.
Yeah, so yep, we'll get back with them, give them dates, let them know when we're gonna do the party. So look for that. More information coming. So until next time,
have a blessed day from down in the A.
And go blue.
It's the blueprint.
An absolute must-see.
Now, first of all, I want to welcome you all to what? Michigan. That's what recruits want for Christmas. We on the list again. Stay tuned. Keep your eyes glued. Make sure you listen in. John Reeves is doing this thing. The blueprint gets it in.